Stephen Colbert, Samantha and Trevor discussed the Trump-Tillerson tensions, Hurricane Maria relief and fake news. Late-night hosts on Wednesday addressed Secretary of State Rex Tillerson's press conference, in which he sidestepped reports that he called Donald Trump a moron, and also the relief efforts in Puerto Rico, which was devastated by Hurricane Maria. "I have some shocking news," Stephen Colbert began. "There's chaos in the White House. It all started this morning when NBC News reported that over the summer, Secretary of State and spokesmodel of Just for Eyebrows Rex Tillerson openly disparaged Trump by referring to him as a moron after a meeting at the Pentagon. Why would Tillerson say such a vicious, accurate thing about his boss?" Colbert asked. "Well, apparently tensions came to a head around the time Trump delivered a politicized speech to the Boy Scouts, an organization Tillerson once led. That's what made him mad," Colbert went on, saying there are fine people at a Nazi rally, giving golf trophies to hurricane victims. But the jamboree is sacred. Colbert shared Trump's response, on Twitter, to the NBC report, which alleged that Tillerson threatened to resign. Trump's tweet read, "NBC News is fake news and more dishonest than even CNN. They're a disgrace to good reporting. No wonder their news ratings are way down." Hours later, Tillerson mysteriously, totally unrelated to Donald Trump, decided to hold an impromptu press conference, Colbert explained. He began by declaring his love for his job. Then Tillerson went on to repeat the story. As for his opinion of Donald Trump, Tillerson made that clear. Colbert then showed footage from Tillerson's press conference, where he called Trump smart, said he loves his country and added that he holds those around him accountable for whether they've done the job he has asked them to do. For instance, he makes them hold uncomfortable press conferences after he finds out they've called him a moron, Colbert joked. Rex Tillerson stood in front of the nation and vouched for Donald Trump's intelligence, which means he categorically denies the moron thing, right? Where's Hurricane Maria heading? Mapping the storm's path. Read more. Colbert then showed Tillerson's response to a pointed question about the veracity of the report he called Trump a moron. Tillerson replied, "I am not going to deal with petty stuff like that." "Yeah, he totally said it," Colbert concluded. Samantha of TBS offered her commentary regarding the administration's relief efforts in Puerto Rico and the island's long history of manipulation by the United States. Yesterday, the devastated island of Puerto Rico was hit by a Category 5 tsunami of self-congratulation, began, showing Trump's cavalier comments about how Puerto Rico's death toll did not match that of New Orleans during Hurricane Katrina. "The lowest score don't you win, diffuse. A hurricane is not a golf game or an election, be equipped. If you re shocked by this, then you are not Puerto Rican. Truth is, we've been treating them like the unwelcome nephew under America's stairs for more than a century. The average income of Puerto Ricans is $15,000, less than half of Mississippi," he continued. "Meanwhile, food in Puerto Rico costs twice as much as it does in Florida because of an obscure little shakedown known as the Jones Act, which is as unfamiliar to most Americans as it clearly is to my graphics department. The Jones Act," the host explained, "requires all trade between U.S. ports to be done on U.S. merchant ships built in the United States and manned by American sailors. Here's another thing that is not Trump's fault: Operation Bootstrap, a tax haven scheme that started back when Donald was 1 year old, he said, noting that Operation Bootstrap gave tax advantages to companies located in Puerto Rico. And Puerto Rican dollars flooded back into the United States to businesses that had no stake in the island's long-term success. So when Bill Clinton cheated those companies out of those tax breaks, they did what any self-respecting partner would do: they packed their bags and walked out the goddamn door, leaving the Puerto Rican economy to be solely based on sexy barbers and dancing in the street. Soon after the manufacturing exodus, the global economy imploded. Also our fault, and Puerto Rico's economy has never recovered," he went on. "And right now, half the population still don't have drinking water to soak up with all those free paper towels POTUS chucked at them before declaring mission accomplished." Trevor of Comedy Central turns his eye toward the fake news phenomenon. Fake news online is a major problem, especially considering that 2/3 of adults in America said they get some of their news from social media and the other third said they get it from Steve Harvey, so it's bad all around, began. Noah showed news reports detailing the disinformation that spread after Sunday night's shooting in Las Vegas.